watching you like that.
To see except suspension.
It's fucking deadly.
In a fatalist universe, there's nothing else.
Like grew up a
to see except suspension.
Words called sturmy words. And
So
what
The bullets of repeated days of bullets left bodies buried in an empty sky. You may touch your face to the furnace, but you may also choose the cold morning and be words flood like autumn into the block painted dancing, the souls of the street who have been washed by
Rather, it is to be itself the ground
like a
of
flag,
the entire
rise like sparks
science. Consequently, it must be purely and simply enemy.
few letters in my head every night. You trusted your work to me and told me to stay strong. Sunday letters every week. Completely. Reading every book. Asking new questions every day. Only about love. Parsing. Missing each other without ever meeting. Sneaking equipment out for us and shooting Sunday afternoon. Sisters. The red. The night's blue. Streetlights burst on the The sky is so empty. Thinking of the place that we were at today when I wrote the line. Where we stopped again.
Did you hear that today?
No.
Oh, so you're just thinking that? Okay.
But it's just funny that we went there again.
He tells me to get dressed. I say I like what I'm wearing. He tells me we're going to the casino. He gives me a tie and a sweater and 2 jackets. We buy metro tickets and transfer to the Green Line. We catch a bus at Papineau. Over a bridge, we see the Ronde. Closed. Winter's here. The Ferris wheel is lit over the water and the black sky.
Telling me to spend more time alone, saying you're sad, sharing our ideas for the theater, agreeing to make friends with the city, sending me new emails every day to get me through, demanding I think harder, share everything I've created, work constantly, late, telling me you used to only date the people saying we should strike, and never went shooting every gesture and gasping on the street, telling me to me slowly and reluctantly, affirming my desire for equality in my uncle's basement, beaming, saying good for you, messaging me with love after months of silence. We write you letters in my head every night. Fill us with smells. You trusted your work to me and told me to stay strong. Sending unflinching Sunday letters every week. Showing me flowers and seeing people's pain completely.
Wow!
This year.
Ouch.
No, she actually has it. Oh! Bad luck!
Oh, bad.
Shred us each day. Thoughts that shred us. Thoughts that refuse every origin. Thoughts that
Wait, but how did I good luck?
traced or false. Thoughts that
The arcade derivative that splits the present from the
It says
not exclusion, to have cohesion, not explosion of the social structure.
Remember the other night? It's like
So much what are our moments.
If ever we get lost, bring our time, please. Don't forget me. You are free. Peace and happiness. Peace and happiness.
What's your favorite movie, Grandma?
Huh?
What's your favorite movie?
The point then given to Aristotle's argument is that because all
Point by point, a body reorganizes its consequences. The truth about which it can be said that will render eternal the present of the present.
No.
Omega plus 9. Omega plus 13. Omega plus 30.
the unpresentable is inextensible and therefore indifferent.
No. No.
See. Plus 10. Plus 11. Plus 12. Plus the subtitles 43. Omega plus 4. Omega plus 2. Omega plus 3. Omega plus 4. Omega plus 5. Omega plus 6.
Is able to negate the primitive idea of the multiple as belonging, and since it is a matter of negating the multiple as multiple multiples, it is certain that belonging as such, which is that no multiple belongs. Consequently, it cannot present itself in this difference. There exists to negate belonging and to
Necessity for Plato.
A little like if you place the category in front of a mirror, which is why we denote the new category C, OP, cop, arrows act in the opposite direction. Of course, we must demonstrate that cop is indeed a category, existence, where OP stands for optical or opposite. Cop has the same objects as C and just as many arrows, only cop
occurring or will occur is controlled unexceptionally by fate.
to be itself the ground of
In which there
the
is no
entire
contingent.
science. Consequently, it must be purely and simply in the means.
This means there is
Consequently,
no
a
such thing as
mediation.
possibility. Possibility is only a subjective category.
She sings me songs from her
It
childhood.
is without any distinction and thus distinctionless, ceases itself to be
Walk down and
knowledge.
get coffee.
What is present is only simple immediacy.
She is in my sweater. We don't kiss until we're on empty streets.
Being and nothing else without.
Nothing feeds me. This hunger remains. I have an empty head that is haunted by their dreams. Is it on silent? Reflections eternal, falling above when I don't think I'd be human as much for chaos planets.
Your 3, can you prepare for your 3, please?
Struggling in wasted east of the fabric of the desert corners of the city, searching for
Same sense that
taught them the name
one
of
is
their
suspended from choosing fate.
Felt every line as their lives billow out from old tongues, and they
Suspensive.
and I have played with the organ without a language or a parent clapping the syllables of joy. Children are tossed through kitchens underground following adults who never learned the long work of holding a human. In this haze, my head grows enormous. My hands turn. I think that's what I do in every misunderstanding that I am bent with multitudes.
I don't know how to describe it.
No, like the feeling I feel is like, does it feel anything like that time when it was my birthday last year? But when we just started talking, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was so weird.
That was felt like?
Am I actually crazy?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
No, but that's what I feel like. I feel like you shouldn't be worried. You know?
About what?
And I feel like when people think they're crazy, it's like, just because in the world we live in, they just assume a certain way of being in the world is correct, you know?
Yeah.
Come here. You good?
Yeah.
I don't know how that's, because I remember I was watching a math lecture on category theory, right? And the more I understood it, it's really crazy, because like the more I understood it, the TV started like it was moving. It's like it's floating.
Yeah.
You really think so?
Yeah.
So do you really think it's impossible to love someone on the first shot, the first try?
It's not impossible to love someone, but it's kind of impossible to make it work.
This is not the construction of a new place together.
But it should already be reinvented. I think you just put a lot of emphasis on, like, place. But it's not about the place, that's what I'm trying to say.
It's about the work.
But it's so different with, like, ideas and then what actually happens. It's very idealist.
Like, I just don't, like, I just want to make real music, like, I just feel like, man, because, you know...
No, the wheel is broken. We have no wheel.
D.
Who is Greg Anthony?
Yeah, they're talking about, he's all talking about Reggie Miller pushed him when he got those 2 feet.
Ooh, I died. Okay, I'll do something. I'm a big fat head.
Cody, she's going into grade 7. I'm going to be on grade 7. Where are you going to school?
I'm a big fat head.
I wasn't poor, I was poor. I couldn't afford the OR.
Same sense that we are suspended from choosing fate.
Anticipated as a private feature.
Taking her things for fun, then for fun, then for fun, so punches, it's constant stasis, reflections eternal, refacing when I don't think big. Humans much, for cash planets and dirt, but being as such, on a muck, stuck dream, wasted lace with, defaced with, carbon impairs, tears, rare cuts, killer snakes, all the liquid where it was when I eat. Two wine guns and those that see where they fell in hell is where you learn no, nothing to infer but inferno. Purgatorio, Paradiso.
Just state 28. I don't know why they charge both, but okay. It speaks to the confusion. We'll say that one proceeds summarily. I'll say what's worth of sound if you want.
And the eyes closed like the world is. Shit seems like a motherfucking circus. Been to mansions and slept on air mattresses. Wire sales in the hood like tire sales. That's how will they get down. D, we got the master code and the hometown advantage. So nigga roger that when I could tell you I can manage. Kush kingdom like the Plantis. Niggas can't handle. And they keep creating dells while I speak in 1512. Romantic experience, they fucking overheld. Whole city for you, just me and you. Gentle heartbeats under cotton. Like the socks, times you spoiled me rotten. And I love giving thanks, but it's all about survival. It's all in these halls. Apartment and house walls. Homes. Homes and homes creeping down that avenue. All white tragic view. Fuck rare objects. I want rare topics and optics that'll store knowledge. Two ones on some L's for those that see where they fell in hell. Well, is where you learn no, nothing to infer but inferno. Purgatorio, Paradiso, all that. At least this lack destruction is my Beatrice. The first time I seen the daylight in 5 days. I used to live without light in winter days, or heat during times of St. Nicholas. My truth needs no fire. Fuck Prometheus. I cut likes, tell Zeus his truth, he can have it back. I lean on my crew's deuce, just to remind you that. And I age a year each time I view May, December. But Alex is about to piece the sequel of a past future. That past, the present, so there is no equal. Connecting neighborhoods globally will conceive you. And homeless poets muraled in my city won't believe you. Hand gestures mean nothing, so watch how I greet you. I spend hours editing, so Learn how to see through daily images of naked power that deceive
on
you.
there, and I was
Think
trying to
of
like,
all the
I was trying
footsteps
to
that
pray or
lead
something. Like I was just fucked. And I
Rapper
just,
sit sideways,
yeah, and then
come
after when we
forward.
came back and we blazed, we were chilling in the sun, and it was the most heat sun
Still
I've ever
repping
had
the
in my
one.
life. Like I
Well,
could feel my face.
me
Like that's how much
too.
how hot it was. I closed my eyes and I went into another world. I didn't remember they were with me. I felt like I went under for like 3 minutes. I opened my eyes and I didn't remember where I was. I didn't remember that I was chilling with them because I didn't care. I just was thinking about Samara and all this shit and like my court and all this shit, and I've just been like, man, and I've just been like, those guys listen to some real music, but they don't even understand the music they listen to. The Jewels and Future song, like nobody knows what I go through, all this shit, and it's just like fuck. And basically, so the dude, we start hearing like outside, and he got knocked out, but he came back in, and that's when he came back, and then he went outside, and I'm like, oh fuck, like this guy's a gun, like I don't want nobody to get shot tonight. So me and Joseph, G-Soul, we look at each other, and like I go outside to go like thing, and like I'm like, yo Joseph, like let's go fucking talk to this dude. We go talk to him, and like he's all like fuck, I'm like, who hit you, all this shit, and I was just trying to calm him down, right? And like I was pissed. I was in a mood where I wanted to fucking grab his face and just fucking pulverize, like just fucking hit him, like. And he had a gun in his bag, and I'm in the mood to take his gun. And fucking, I was just not in a good mood. And Dylan knew it, because Dylan was like, yo, settle down, man. Like, because I was in the nicest mood. But when someone like that fucking fucks with me, just like the things that have been happening to me lately, I want to fucking slit throats straight up. And like, the shit has been fucked because I've been chilling. Yeah, just like you said in that conversation. And honestly, I appreciate you for that conversation. But man, money is something I need right now. And it's not getting any better, Eric, like for real. I remember Che, I remember all these people, but I need capital. And straight up, it's not getting any better, man. My mom told me she wanted to jump off a bridge the other day. Samara's dad said he wanted to die. Fucking, my mom said, the reason why I feel this way is because of you and Stenise. And she's like, I appreciate you for not reacting the other day when Stenise came and started throwing shit around. And my sister brought her flowers, and she told her, I don't want the flowers. You can take those back, the way you act and come into my house and treat us. So it's just like, man, and my mom wants me out. Like, I have all this shit. Look at all this shit. Like, being a trap boy, I've collected to the point where I don't have any room to store my shit. I go to my brother's house, he's carrying his baby. Fucking, he just got back from Vancouver. I look on his table, there's Jay-Z and Beyonce tickets. It's just like, it's not envy or jealousy or anything. It's just like, I know what I want to strive for. And then I look at these, and these niggas is like, what the fuck am I alive for? Fuck you, like straight up. Fuck, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. When you tweeted that and shit, I don't look at your Twitter all the time. I'm done with that shit, all this bullshit. If I didn't know Chris and Dylan, those lyrics spoke to me. If I didn't know fucking Malcolm and all those dudes, it spoke to me. It spoke to my fucking heart. Why can't I be satisfied with what I got? All this shit. And guess what? Fucking, it was that day. Chilling with fucking dumbass fucking Khalil and Miracle's dumb fucking ass who has my charger. And fucking basically, I've just been like on a tip where I'm gonna murder this nigga Nixon. I'm gonna fuck him up. Like, I don't care if I'm not gonna stab him. I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna fuck his ass up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This guy Roger told this guy that I was dating Samara. Okay, I don't want to talk about it while Anne's here. Anyway, so basically, fucking, and we made that guy leave. And then Joseph was like, why are you still walking with him? Because I'm making sure he's leaving, bro. You gotta have mentality, man. I swear these people, they don't think. That's why I was about to tweet. These people don't talk enough, talk fast enough, fucking think fast enough, all this shit. And it's just like fucking creating thought at, like, and you guys create thought at an exponential rate too. And it's just like, fuck, I can't deal with this like lack of freedom. And it's like free Dom, free my boy Dominic. I have no one to talk to. And fucking my mom, I cried on her shoulder yesterday, and she said everything's gonna be okay. And I was just like, I don't know, like fuck. I was just like, I'm done with this shit. My mom's struggling, like. This is fucked, and I can't deal with this shit anymore. The only place I feel comfortable is the skate park or the library. It's like, fuck. Samara fucking rather spend time with some other dude on her free time than me. And she's like, man, I just had the worst conversation with her. All these different things. It's just fucked up, man. Her and Katarina came to talk to me one day, and they left in 25 minutes. Girl was talking about you gotta leave already. It's fucked up, man. Life is fucked up. It's so ill. So I've just been trying to get a job and get enough money to pay my phone bill and skate and shit. Like, I take Samara out for meals. I asked her for $20 to get a fucking skateboard. I didn't see her for a month and 3 days. called her on the phone the other day on Sunday morning when I was off the M after I came back from skating. I had the best morning because I just stopped thinking about her and I went and skated at 8. At 7:57 I left here and fucking went to go skate and skated for 4 hours by myself and landed the most tricks I've ever landed actually. And there was a family there and I was like, this is what family is supposed to be about. They were roller skate. They were roller skating and shit and they were enjoying themselves, and it was like I could tell that one of them wasn't biologically his kid, but they were all family, and it was so nice to see it. It was like, fuck, I can't deal with this shit anymore.
I was sitting behind my brother's place having a cigarette.
Bitches in Bavaria and Prussia. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Talk German idealism. I talk realism to the idealism, cause I don't know. I just peel off these fucking nigga off your motherfucking dome, nigga. Like Gunplay say, it ain't no shit up in the streets when it do, and underneath the streets is watching. Don't give a fuck the tenor, nigga. It's winter. I'm cold as fuck. -23 to dinner, cause the 23's on my feet, and them Jordans the newest shits. Elite, motherfucking Adidas. Nigga, wake up in the morning, see right there, Lennon. Don't give a fuck what you sinning. I don't give a fuck if you winning. When?
I wasn't doing anything.
That day? I don't even remember what day that was.
It was mine? Oh, okay, sorry.
Always pulling out half-cap heels on you guys. I want to roll on your deck before you leave. So much fucking use to us for you.
Fuck you, man. I'm Juice King. Jim P. Grimes. And then, Richard, no one be called fucking,
Cleaner than your fucking ass.
Well, fuck you, man.
It's just that when we go out, I wear white t-shirts.
No, it's like, when we go out, it's like, fucking 3 times in a row, we went in, like, the same tea club. I've been wearing the same gitch from, like, 3 nights ago.
Buddy, I probably have more pairs of gitch.
Okay, man, I have fucking tons of gitch, man. I got a fucking drawer full of gitch, man.
Fake drawer, you bitch. Fake gitch. Don't scratch the avalanche. Fuck you guys, man. You're gonna bend my dad's leg.
Thought suspended from.
And then look directly at the camera. 3,
Therefore,
2,
we don't
1.
choose to be suspended from something.
This guy didn't see my
We're
head.
suspended to choose something with regard to fatalism.
Wow, this guy's favorite rapper is fucking Kanye West.
And it says we're always choosing what is not contingent, which is, and we are always having been chosen non-contingency, and what is necessarily invariant, which is itself suspension. Insofar as suspension is unbounded, remains unbounded from anything else, matter,
Black God?
existence,
No,
etc.
what? It's a Big Daddy Kane.
Oh. Yeah, and then
We're always choosing invariance. We're always choosing suspension, which is not.
Yeah,
and if the one is, and the one is not many,
Halloween.
and the
How
one
I
is
fucking
no parts, the one is not a whole, the one is no beginning, middle, or end, the one is unlimited, the one has no shape, the one is not another, the one is not in itself, the one is nowhere, the one is not in motion, the one is not at rest, the one is not, the others are not, the others are different, the others
So I
are
can take the
other than each other. If one is not,
and they're saying and someone came and
Wait, did you rob Glenn just at the door trick or treating?
I fucking
In other words,
on the floor, they're like, what this
in
person?
fatalism,
They were just watching
there's
like
nothing
that.
else to see except suspension.
In
In
deadly.
the fatalist universe, there's nothing
I
else
grew up with
to
Alex.
see except suspension, because that's all
Jay
there
was
is.
fucking laughing so hard.
Suspension is contingency. But we don't know how or what that form
Please, she and a
of
friend
suspension
get a glance on one of
and
me.
eternal
She said, "Most of all, lax and next under this TP, going to dip in the hot tub together,
and
bring
it
this
doesn't necessarily predicate on
Yes, pretty please.
having new forms to
Had a
be
bad one
created.
named
Why'd
Jack.
you let him in?
Or whether, or even the question of whether or not there's anything being created or that has been created. How do you predict nothing?
Rob it for her dog every fucking day. No, shoot the dog so it's injured and it's go like, oh, man. Yo, that's my last was on fire.
Or maybe Dutch Master.
Fuck, now I know how people real guns feel. Yeah, and some kid died on Maryland in a whole apartment. No, I would
get
do
what's
old land and not
important
hide it.
now and get the
No,
bucks
man.
after.
You're gonna do that to the
Be
real
all
thing.
about good sex, money, better weed, and laughter.
There was a I got a pen. Blue shows on black, orange, or whatever. I'm not gonna show on you. Yeah, well. Look, I'll draw on your arm a little. What's that? Actually get to do that shit. You're gonna go up there, nigga. No, yeah. See?
I oppose in the I, the visible non-I. Every non-I is the non-I of an no I is the I of a non.
And when it's the end of the summer, you know I can't wait for spring and expressing the true emotions of what this nearly unearthly winter brings. So through these visions I see infinite, each other's life keep politicking it, be the elephant in the room and see who gon' end up kicking it. We all just young and hungry for the next step. I'm young and paranormal, trying to plot 5K for some phone paranormals. We shooting on 5 and 4K. Thank you God, got no time for these slow bucks.
Every non-I is the non-I of an I, but no I is the I of a non-I.
I know
I can show you around my city. Welcome to my city. To my city. I can show you around my city. It's my city.
When is the birthday cake? When is the birthday party?
What's your
Strangers. But I said I would want to do it with a stranger just because you never know if they have something.
Oh, like a disease. Oh yeah, infections right there.
She was saying that she would want to go to a club and just find a random girl and have sex with her.
Oh, just her one now.
Oh, like watching.
One has no shape, one is not another. One is not itself. One is not.
Oh, if she wants him to cheat on him, right? Cheat on her.
It's not.
Oh, she's just busy confused.
The others are us.
I think she's
Others are different.
So she'll watch.
One is not.
Oh, I don't know that.
The others is one.
What do you mean you don't know?
The others are not many. The others cannot be exact.
She'll watch him. I think she just wants him to get her back.
Fatalism.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to see except suspicion.
Is there one more thing that she's
Nothing else to see except suspicion.
Would you want me more vegetable? No. Would you want me less?
Yeah.
See, I think that's what she's doing.
I would take her to our room here.
Sex.
Sex.
What'd she say?
She's like, when I'm ready.
Her face. It's actual with her glasses, right? But it's like, if you can't pick the two and you can't think of. I should think beef.
Really nice.
But I didn't do it.
Really nice.
You like onions, right? There's onions on this one.
Okay.
There's no ketchup on.
The present of capital power's socio-temporal binding is split by the absolute volatility of pricing into the realization of incompatible futures.
And future present. What is traded on the derivatives market is not the future given, but the present risk of that price against the delivery price. What is managed co-op pricing is the convolution of the uncertainty of the strike price in the future present anticipated as pure present future. What is managed co-op pricing is the convolution of the uncertainty of the strike price anticipated.
Since neither have aught to do with the other, and thou shalt know the origin of all the things on high, and all the signs in the sky, and the resplendent works of the glowing sun, clear torch, and whence that they arose. And thou shalt learn likewise of the wandering deeds of the round place of moon, and of their origin. Thou shalt know too the heavens that surround us, whence they arose, and how necessity took them, and bound them to keep the limits of the stars. How the earth and the sun and the moon and the sky that is common to all, and the Milky Way and the outermost Olympus and the burning might of the stars arose. The narrower circles are filled with unmixed fire, and those surrounding them with night. And in the midst of these rushes their portion of fire. In the midst of these circles is the divinity that directs the course of all things. For she rules over all painful births and all begetting, driving the female to embrace of the male, and the male to that of the female. First of all the gods she contrived Eros, shining by night, borrowed light, wandering round the earth, always straining her eyes to the beams of the sun. On the right, boys, on the left, girls. Thus, according to men's opinions, these things come to being. And thus they are now. In time, they think, they will grow up and pass away. To each of these things men have assigned.
You know what I mean? Like, why is cinema different? Why? Because it's when we're talking about how reality invades, right? How something, the reality will invade. Reality does not invade on the individual. One person like sitting at home on a wheelchair. Reality doesn't. Yeah. Like dial clock. It was the dial clock, and that just meant so little to me. It was like the sun. Like it was just there. It was just creating time. It was just there for no reason, and like reason is a subject that is infinite. I feel like reason is just non-existent, like, because there is no reason in the world. Now and get the bucks after. We all about good sex, money, better weed, and laughter. Ball like Kobe.
Voices, but it was just having no worth, and not that, I don't know, just being like relegated to an animal that is like only sure of its own death.
Yeah, like finitude basically. So you felt like you're hearing voices after because you were an animal.
I don't even know, it's like all such a blur at this point. I don't know, I was like, just kind of like realizing,
But you weren't there.
I'm just like, what's that?
You said you were realizing that you...
Oh, like, just felt like hearing voices all the time and stuff like that, and like, I just thought, I was hearing demons speak to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what they said?
Yeah, it's like that's what I tried to like write it as best I could, and after October, like the poem about with like the demons come to me and speak to me, like just about.
Did you send that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
That's schizophrenia.
Yeah.
And psychosis. I always have a sneaking suspicion that nothing exists or you don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a position of thought.
Yeah.
This is the only reason why thought is possible. That's why you shouldn't be too think about it.
Yeah, I was thinking also
there's no thought without madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like the Cartesian doubt.
It just felt like everything dropped out. Like it felt like, I always knew that, but like I also had like a constant like trust in infinity, and then like.
Wait, so you lost your trust in infinity?
Yeah, I felt like I lost it over the 4 months, and then like I didn't get it back until, or like only in moments. Like
you also
flashes
didn't have
of
any
it.
space to yourself.
Yeah, it was like
you were at home. You didn't have a home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that aren't these political questions? Not being able to have a home, etc.
But then like this feeling of just buying into if you don't have a home or you don't know when you're gonna eat next, just being like having no worth, and not that, I don't know, just being like relegated to an animal that is like only sure of its own death.
Yeah, like finitude basically.
Yeah.
So you felt like you're hearing voices after because you were an animal.
Yeah.
No, like earlier about animals being called their name and they don't agree with that.
No, but I felt like I've always heard voices, but it was just like there's also just like
You still crying?
Tell you how he had a hard upbringing. I'm like, nigga, you don't think I know this? Plus, he was just like, wow, he kept grabbing me. I'm like, like, I don't want you touching my face, man. And he was just like, done. Like, he was crying, all sweaty, and he was just like, man, I love you, man, I love you. He was just so crazy. And he's like, you're the golden radiant child, all this shit. And I'm just like, man, you're fucking with my head right now. And like, there was numbers, but I couldn't like assimilate them to anything. They were just flowing by. It was like the universe being broken down into like molecular.
Yeah.
And when I was in the courtroom, it was crazy because we all went in, we sat down. It was like the proceeding, and like we were the only ones in the courtroom. 3 of them, 4 of us, so it was like 7. And then I sat down and I was like felt like Abraham Lincoln and shit because like my arms were up and it's like a tall chair. And I'd never been to this shit, like it was all new for me, just like I never wanted to go through this shit. And after, like asked them, I cried in the elevator and shit, but in front of my lawyer. And it was fucked though because and then like there was the dial clock, and that just meant so little to me. It was like the sun, like it was just there, it was just creating time, it was just there for no reason. And like reason is a subject that is infinite. I feel like reason is just non-existent, like because there is no reason in the world anyway, and no justice. It's just us. But basically I looked at the clock and there was no clock, but there was 8s behind it, but it was dash dash dot dot or dot, yeah, dot dot dash dash dot dot dash dash, and it was like
to have unbounded.
I'm like getting shit because like my arms are up and it's like a tall chair. And I've never been to this shit.
Scary. We'll talk about other scary.
You okay?
Yeah.
If army is the last vision of welfare state with free education, free healthcare, housing, and to enforce utopia is to push for full militarization. Yet I made corned beef with rice, and only eat corned beef or spam. Cook it for me and Anne, because the American Navy was in Philippines, and these were the rations they left behind. So I eat it now as cuisine, already in the army. The question is not only minimum wage wars, since we are always minimally in the army.
But not necessarily or actual astrology. You'll just, whatever's in your brain is going to get configured in every possible way. And then, hopefully you can see.
Emancipation is the
I know you record this shit.
Of course.
You can precisely think what you know.
Look what's in it. Telling me stories by the drained lake, listening to my poems under the shed, tears in your eyes, sharing a bed, shooting scenes, collecting cans, 3 years in prison, playing basketball, dancing on the couches, wandering alleyways, in my old kitchen, opening new books, always working, painting your blue house, our summer messages, lending mattresses, comrades, this is for you. You may snare a leaf or burn.
Is a mirror image of the other one. You just turn the arrows around
have a projection
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's almost like if there's two projections or infinite projections, if they kind of misalign.
Very fucked. And I remember
you know what I'm saying?
just thinking, and I was like in the state, and I was like, I'm in survival mode. Like it was like I felt like this animal in survival.
The question is not so much what are our memories from that time. What?
Balanced word, then it's a Sturmian word, there's like this proposition in one of the books that would therefore prove what I'm trying to prove. And actually, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's really hard. Like, you have to show that it has an irrational slope, which is savage shit that I'm not gonna be able to do. And then the other one is like a pretty specific case where you're taking words on a certain alphabet. So like,
have a good day though. I'll see you in a bit.
If you make the restriction where this word has to contain exactly n different letters, then what does this imply for like periodicity and algorithmic length, that sort of thing? So yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Taking a hand us the guns for semi-autos. We about to make that too. But nigga, retrospect, in love with you. Because you look back at yourself and see something that you never had, and see something that you want true. Pure meaning, pure being, seeing through some L's and some guns and some niggas who's just ones up in heaven with some sons, but you never had no guns.
This list for our dreams that are burnt by the phoenix.
On the niggas that be running up to the fullest, trying to take your bike and take your shit and take your jewels and take your rich. But nigga, I'm just chilling with my nigga rich. He said some real shit to me at that concert. Like, he said some real shit to me. He was like, nigga, you think and nigga, fuck the hundreds, I'm wearing $thousands of clothes that you couldn't get your stoves, and I'm tripping off these flows, and the cameras got me blowed up, and my pockets got me blowed up, cause they so fucking filled up with that flow that got me syrup. Nigga, give a fuck. And I'm just off these DiCaprio hoes that be don't know it flows, just to stand beside you and seem like a friend and foe. I don't give a fuck. Fucking bitches say what's up and be sexy as fuck, but I got a girl, so I don't even try to do nothing. I don't even know shit, nigga. I'm just stunting. Freezing in these $100 jeans. This shit's nuts for his damn nigga. Fuck you fiends. Let's go watch this whole really on the fucking shit. Listen to it on the telephone. Give a fuck. Can't even spit no more. Knees shaking down to the flow.
Fuck all this shit.
Dreams got me thinking, bro. $130 belts, and I never even seen some clothes. Wearing Wu-Tang 4 days in a row. You don't know about where I've been and what I've seen and what I do and what I clean. Nigga, I'm clean, pristine, like the nigga Justine.
And the value of such truth made, and the value of such truth does not ever change. There is no way in which a choice can influence the occurrence of
Nigga with the hunt hat, the 300s, and nigga fuck the hundreds, I'm wearing $thousands of clothes that you couldn't get in stores, and I'm tripping off these flows in the cameras.
It's important not to confuse the opposition of objects and dual objects.
If all true propositions are true at all times,
again,
there is no choice whatsoever.
The ground antecedent concerns the occurrence of one kind of event K at t plus delta t. Since the ground is an event being of kind k, it must be true that whenever k1 occurs, k2 also occurs. To break with empiricism is to think the cut as the advent of what subtracts self from all experience, the ontologically unfounded and the transcendentally discontinuous. To break with dogmatism is to remove the. It is to subtract it from life in order to deliver it to the stars.
God's in the motherfucking master word, kill the master's word. Man, I want to fucking rhyme so bad, dude. Like, I really feel that I'm on the right path, and if that, like, things just switch them up, like go and grind and do something else and try and find a different niche and shit. Like, I don't know, but I do know that's the thing.
Something that I was talking to my mom about, like, you know, but there's so many people fighting against it. And my Anne was like, "Are you gonna come?" "I'm going," and she went. And my mom was like, "But," my mom was saying, "The fight has been won, so why are we still fighting this? Like if we are going and if we're still fighting it, then that
like,
proves
does it validate their argument?
that it makes it
Yeah.
still." But then Anne was like, "But it's not over. It's not over." And she went. And my mom was like, "I'm not going because I don't want to still be fighting for something that we've already won. And by fighting for it, it shows that it hasn't been won."
Spitting on the dim and shit. Motherfuckers can't start their car and shit. It's like, fuck it, man. You gotta find the time to push it. Like, that's my plan. Like, it would get mad. That's why I'm just take the times to exceed your mind when you can. Like, damn, when I skate, like, certain things, like when I see people that I know love me, when I see people I know, like, we have something there, like, maybe we're not completely friends or whatever, but, like, you don't think, you know what I told to Samara, man? I told her I love mixing, and she's like, yeah, you should, and that's why I love Samara, too, because she's so, like, man, I don't know, I want a best friend.
The market begins with a volatility smile. The market begins with a volatility smile.
Fuck recollection. I be on that simple shit. Call it basic. I don't give a shit. Niggas don't got time to watch no Thrones. I be on the shit. Completing my dome. Motherfucking with the ethics. Motherfucking cypher. I lie where the fuck shit be. Nigga, we fucking Zuki smiles. I lie. And I bow down to none of y'all bitch niggas that holla at all odds.
Animals being called their name and they don't agree with us.
No, but I felt like I've always heard voices, but it was just like...
Strike price in the future.
So the script...
Yeah. He's just making billions off of
agent. Is unfree to do anything in particular, and has no capacity to will anything except
P or P.
I couldn't afford the old all.
It was love for so long, and then like when they did it. I'm recording sound right now.
Wait, when sorry, no, wait.
Has the same object as C.
It's intensive determination.
Shit. Fuck recollection. I be on that simple shit. Call it basic. I don't give a shit. Cause everything is shit.
The real power is in some extensive and okay derivative that splits the present from itself.
They're trying to work their options, put different cops in new positions to fucking get them ops in. Nigga, I be objecting to all these subjections that these niggas put in my perspective.
With a view to the uncertainties generated by the auto-sabotage of power. It eternally fixates on the exchange of what comes to be, ceases to not, ceases to be. The ability to sense contents is unacquired. C. The ability to know facts in the form X is void is acquired. Metempsychosis.
That was scary.
Look at you like what? Are you just staring into nothing?
Yeah.
suspended of one has no capacity to make a difference, and one has no capacity to be. Pyrrhonism does not matter, it covers nothing. Equals having nothing to do with us, requiring no capacity to obtain.
Are you still gathering yourself up?
But it's not about the place. That's what
Can we hold it? There you go, Hammer.
One goes to medals for those that see where they fell in hell. Well, is where you learn, though. Nothing to infer but inferno. Purgatorio, Paradiso, all that. At least this lack of destruction is my Beatrice.
The whole term is so.
Watching nothing in this I think that assures me that I am speaking the truth. Nothing, which amounts to me thinking the I think, thinking nothing.
Once is to demonstrate its continuous invariance and neutrality across systems, where one has no possibility to show anything except what is generic and universally unconditional. Immediacy, which is to say, one cannot show suspension, but insofar as the conditions of operationalization of suspension are those of appearance, one is compelled to show through such a possibility that which is presuppositionlessly universal and makes no appeal to
One cannot
ownership
therefore
or
ask
individual
how form
agency,
comes to
i.e.
essence, for form is only the internal reflective shining of essence, its own reflection in hand to it.
Immediacy, which is to say, one cannot show suspension.
Point by point, a body reorganizes itself, making appear in the world ever more singular consequences, which subjectively weave a truth about which it can be said that it will render eternal. Are you still gathering yourself up?
Dans l'ordre purement logique des choses, il y a sens à dire que la relation entre relations est elle-même dans le monde. Le Québec va nous fournir sur ce point une métaphore phénoménologique. Ce qui ne valait rien en vient sous les espèces d'une conséquence événementielle à tout valoir, alors une donnée établie de l'apparaître détruite. Ce qui semblait soutenir la cohésion du monde est frappé de nullité, en sorte que, si l'indexation devient la bataille des étangs et des logiques du monde, c'est à bon droit qu'il faut alors dire « le monde va changer de base ». C'est de cet autre monde que le sujet, hanté sur la trace de ce qui advint, est désormais le prince, éternellement.